And how do you think this race is gonna go?
I'm not sure. I personally haven't watched either of these two runners in the tournament or anything like that, so I couldn't tell you, sadly. But they're going off now. Starting off.
Ooh, a nice item right off the bat.
Red ring, yeah.
How is
Magnon's
it?
going over to Sanctuary, I see.
Definitely nice to see a good early route divergence. And Zeroatu setting up the first street pull, and it is only arrows, dang.
See what the uncle has on Zeroatu. While Magnon heads up to Lumberjack. Anyways, there's a piece of heart on the uncle.
Yeah, that tree you usually want to see bombs that early on, or at least money. So Uncle and Jason have nothing, and the bush crab had nothing.
And bottled on the ledge in Lumberjacks.
Don't think they'll be getting that.
So Agonim's still up in the air if he's required or not.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of seeds that'll give lamp, cape, and a sword fairly early.
Moon Pearl.
And the moon pearl. It's looking that direction already.
So far, nothing besides the Moon Pearl really stand out so far.
Yeah, once they get to the meat of Kakariko, they'll have more stuff, but looks like they're going to be short on bombs and short on money, so they're probably going to have to farm a little bit for that.
Either I'll double dip into one of the caves for the money.
Yeah, it depends on which direction they go. I've seen some people run straight to the south of Kakariko and into the tavern first.
A lot of love in Blind's house.
Just a lot of hearts. Wow. Shaping up to be a healthy seed, if not rich. Oh, Zeroatu, you want to check the stun pack, which is a small pot.
Bottle on Magnon's side for him to check Sick Kid.
He also got the hook shot on the first chest. And Ether. And so hook shot early is a good thing.
Oh yeah. And 20 rubies from the Sick Kid.
Well, he can finally buy 10 pots if he wants.
Yeah, you can go buy the bombs now. And Fire Rod.
Wow.
So there's a weapon.
Yeah. Definitely not an assortment you see too early.
And another bomb hat from Magnon, in case you didn't have enough.
And that's always the worst when you buy bombs and then immediately picks them up. It's like, if only they got that one bomb from something, they'd be able to get some more and not have to waste the 50 rupees.
Quite possibly. Power gloves on Magnon's side.
Nice.
Still need the other lift upgrade or the hammer for Dork World right now.
And that gets rid of the possibility of Aghanim early.
If they find the hammer, yeah.
Oh, and that'll be enough money for the bottle vendor.
Which is just a bunch of life lessons.
Definitely being zigzagged across Kakariko to try to clear it all with that, how the seeds treating them so far. But we finally cleared it, and Magnon is heading to the library, which just has an air upgrade.
Bomb upgrade at the racing game.
Spiffer, the fire rod was right there in the tavern.
Magnon's gonna check the dam now.
Oh, and he misses the hookshot glitch. If we done that, it'd be easy one check for the dam. Yeah, it's early enough on. 20 rupees does tend to stack when you start skipping them.
Oh yeah, especially when you try to still have Zora and hopefully soon Dark World access to Dark Kakariko.
Yeah, it's expensive out there. And then just a single rupee to add to the pile? Rude. And it looked like Zeroatu skipped the dam. Which is fine, because there's nothing there, but I've been seeing that route happen a lot, too.
He probably will go back later if Swamp Palace is necessary. You can check it then.
Or if he decides to go do a check on Agna.
Magnon's going to Ice Cave, it looks like, while Zeroatu's going back for the dam.
Could be an interesting choice if Vegina ends up having something and Ice Rock Cave does not. If that direction he's going.
No, he doesn't. He decided to save and quit. Which Ice Arcade not having anything.
lot of worth this early.
Zeroatu looks like he might be heading up to Death Mountain to do dark room strats there.
Yep, it's a fairly easy dark room. However, everything he gets here will be a sequence break until he gets the lamp again. But there is with the hook shot, there's definitely a ton of items you can get. Or check, rather.
Looks like Magnon's going into Hyrule Palace to check down his gate.
Yeah, he's definitely got enough magic for the fire rod to take out the guards he needs.
Yeah, that and with the stun item being the small magic block, he can definitely have plenty of magic with the red boomerang.
Basically infinite magic, that's nice.
Blue Mail Spectacle Rock. Well, a mail upgrade, I should say.
They'll probably grab it once they're able. Just an easy pickup once they get the mirror, and you know, you don't have to worry about your hearts as much forever after
definitely.
that.
Oh, and Zeroatu taking a death, but he does have the old man unlocked, so he can just start right there at least.
Yeah, dead rocks plus falling rocks hurts, especially with only 6 hearts at full. Ooh, and cutting a little closer again. The RNG there is not your friend sometimes.
Trying to bait out the dead rock there, or he just gets by it, at least.
It's always hard to predict where they're going, and they go fast.
Though sadly nothing too big an escape for Magnon.
Yeah, just a heart container. It's helpful, I guess, sometimes.
I think Magnon's going to check the back end of escape right now.
Yeah, with the gloves early, sometimes you might forget about it, but it's a nice 3 items to have.
Titan's Mitts and Quake in the back end of escape.
Wow.
And Zeroatu finds bombos and a shield.
Well, he's got one more chest to get before he gets something good. If you can navigate the deadly dead rocks before getting back up to Straw Cave.
Well, at least the dead rock didn't bother him too much this time.
Interesting, Magnon is going to Death Mountain as well. Even though he's got Darkhold access.
Very interesting route choice. He must think that there might be something up there. And hoping the secret works for him.
Because he can do Dark Death Mountain as well. It opens up another, what, 5, 6 items?
Yeah, they do have hook shots. Yeah, they could do hook shot cave as well. So I do believe it's 4 items in hook shot cave, 4 or 5.
Yeah, it's the one bonk that you can get to with boots, and 3 others, and then 2 in Super Bunny Cave.
Yeah, so 6 more items.
So it's a little bit of a leg up. Oof, and Sprout Cave not having anything.
Well, at least they will not be locked Misery Mine or Turtle Rock with the medallions they're finding. All the medallions were found pretty early.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is the quickest I've ever seen. Not need to check Meyer T-Rock.
Zeroatu possibly going to Sarashala's closet.
Yeah, in terms of item density, it's got the 3 here, and then possibly 3 before the Dark Room in Eastern, if you decide to go that way.
Sword in Sarashala's closet. Old man having the sword.
Nice.
Makes dark navigation a lot easier.
And I always like to see early Eastern play, even if it's pendant, even if you don't have the bow, even if you don't have the lamp. If you can do that Dark Room, you can get all the items before needing to check to see if Ormos has one.
Yeah, it's 2 to 3 quick and easy items.
Mm-hmm.
Do the quick strat here, it's just they have the hook shot.
It's always nice to have these just little things that get you around quicker. That was our first item, a piece of heart. 2 more to go. Still potential to be good. And Magnon picks up his heart piece from Sprout Cave, and now we're gonna get to see Darkwood for the first time.
See if he does a map check when he gets in there.
Sometimes on these early checks, then it's just a little area you're not thinking about dungeons, so you forget to check, or you might not want to check yet. Looks like
Missing
he's
the
not
hook
going
shot
for it.
again.
It's not the easiest thing to get.
No, it can be a little troublesome.
Especially that one, because you not only have to hit it at the right time, but you also have to be in the right spot.
Yeah, that's one of the harder ones to do. See what Super Bunny Cave has, which is a piece of heart and magic powder.
Nice.
Very nice find, especially for the Dark World dungeons with a lot of antivirus. And Thieves Town and Skullwoods being the 2 pendants, with Thieves Town being the green pendant.
And Swamp being 5 and Todd being 6.
So now you gotta ask yourself, do you follow the meme of version 26 and go into Score Woods? It seems to have something every time.
Yep, I would do it. It's been kind to me.
Magnon only finding a shield upgrade in Hookshot Cave, if I saw correctly.
Wow, nothing much but the powder.
Still pretty good finds overall.
Marks most of it off the list until he's got the hammer. Doesn't have to go up there again until then.
And Zeroatu not finding anything of note in Eastern Palace, sadly. Only bombs in the last chest.
Interesting.
And I think Zeroatu's heading up to escape right now.
Yeah, what was it? 30 bucks for the chess game? You got 120 back? That's nice.
Oh yeah, always a nice little return there. All the way up to the riot shield now.
Wow, that's nice to have really early. You can get it and forget you have it.
It is easy to do sometimes. Though Dark Kakariko Village or Seastown not having that much to note, sadly.
Magnon deciding not to dip into Stolwoods or Thievestown.
He's probably gonna clear out the digging game and go back. Try to get Overworld done, maybe. The lamp at the digging game. Okay.
Okay, so now that they've cleared up the sequence break to powder and bombos.
And Zeroatu going to the back end of escape, about to find his Titan's bits.
And he'll probably head on to Dark World first off, since he'd already made a trip up Death Mountain. Might not want to make it again.
Well,
So early.
Magnon's heading over to Hype Cave.
Yeah. Might as well when you're doing the Southern Loop with the digging game and Stumpy.
Zeroatu looks like he's gonna go up to Dark Death Mountain first, like Magnon did, instead of heading down to Village of Outcast.
Interesting.
Magnon finding his first sword in Hype Cave, along with a lot of money.
Wow, that is a lot of money. Maybe check Zora?
Quite possibly. Might be what he's going to do right now, doing the flake flippers to get, hopefully, just about everything up there besides what's on the ledge.
Yep. getting, checking Hylia Island, possibly checking Hobo if he knows the way back. I know I don't know that one.
Trying to dodge those crabs, which do to the only enemy in Light World that does 2 hearts of damage, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they are deadly. Deceptively so, are
The
they all?
boots on the island.
Oh goodness.
Zeroatu about to pick up his shield upgrade. Good buddy the Hobo having the cape.
Ooh, that's not looking good. That means Aghanim is now available. Hopefully they can.
Well, no, this is a sequence break, so whereas Aghanim is available, he might still not have to do it.
That is very true.
Because
you're right.
now he does have Skull Woods and Thieves Town open to him, which are much more better options than Aghanim 1, huh?
Yeah, and actually, to get that, you'd have to have the flippers, which would get you access to the pod and pyramid side of Darkhold anyway, with the Titan's Myths.
Waterfall Fairy just having a little bit more money.
Yeah. It's looking like
Zeroatu making a play on Skull Woods.
Yep. That's the more normal play we've been seeing in V26.
Pendant dungeons seem to have a lot of items that this budget seems to really want you to go dungeon diving.
And only certain ones, too. Like, at least 2 of them. I've been seeing 2 required and 1 not having to go in. Oof.
And Zora having more life lessons for Magnon.
Was that a 10% return?
50 rubies, yeah. Magnon is about to possibly get his Master Sword here soon.
Yep.
And there's and Zeroatu's gonna get his temple when he goes to see Hot Cave now.
Nice.
Did Magnon already find? Oh, Zeroatu already find both items in Skull Woods?
First one was a red rupee.
Ah, I must have missed that one. Though right now they're just kind of falling behind each other. No one's really clearly in the lead while they're still hunting for the hammer or the flippers to get onto the other side of Dark World, and the bow.
Yeah, or trying to pop into Thieves Town, which could have some stuff.
I wonder if they both know about that you can just save and quit with the dwarf.
They can't do that. But early on, if there's clusters of chests, that doesn't look really attractive.
No, not yet. No, but it's slowly getting that way. And Zeroatu's doing the dungeon diving the logic normally wants you to do.
Pendant dungeons. Ugh.
I do believe the race right before this one had a pedestal required seed.
Oof, I saw that on those pedestal boots, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was pedestal boots.
Ouch.
With both Maya and Turtle Rock being hidden.
Ooh, that hurts.
Zeroatu so far hasn't found anything of note in the front part of Thieves Town.
Yeah, he's low on heart, so maybe a little difficult to go further.
He might have done a
Death Warp.
death warp, which he probably did.
Yeah.
He's not gonna go any further right now.
You know, that little parts with green mail and not having, say, the cape or the Kina Burna. It's not looking very nice in there to the green mail users.
Yeah, that's the last. Yeah, I'm still looking for that horse sword upgrade for Butter.
It'll probably be pretty early, but who knows?
I do believe you'll find it on his 7th, yeah. With Zeroatu finishing up, closing up that little bit of secrets breaking.
Yeah, because he didn't pick Flipper.
And Magnon looked like he's going to check Agnes cave.
He's definitely an out of the way one that could be forgotten and could have something you need.
Well, and I'm not sure about this. Does the logic take into account that you can save and quit with the blacksmith?
It does. It really does. Because I have once found the mirror in the purple chest. And that was when I learned that save and quit was in the logic.
I can't say I've had that happen yet, so that is a nice thing to know.
Sometimes you gotta learn the hard way.
And Zeroatu about to pick up his Tempest sword. With a lot of rubies there as well.
And he might be thanking Zora after that.
He just might. He did save and quit, so just maybe. Did Magnon check Desert Ledge before he saved and quit or no? Zeroatu getting fake flippers there, finally.
Yeah, basically swapping where they are.
Though does Magnon go further into Thieves Town instead of just the foyer?
Yeah, he's got a couple more hearts than Zeroatu does, so, or did at the time.
Both seemingly easily getting the fake flippers out of Hobo at least.
Ooh, try saying Hammer and Thieves Town, that would not be nice if sometimes you don't want to go in there without Hammer because of the big chest.
That is very true, you can't get all the items in Thieves Town now. Well, this is, though it does seem like Magic Drop, they're not trying it, and Magnon finding the Boomerang, so both Boomerang upgrades are known. The better of the two Boomerangs at least. And Magnon taking a death in Thieves Town, which he does go back for, trying to hopefully finish it out.
Yeah, those little crickets, blizzards, whatever they are, they're Dark World mouses. They hurt. They hurt a lot.
That they do. Aghanim looking more and more likely unless they find something in Thieves Town. Zeroatu trying to set up another fake flippers.
I don't recognize this one. Oh, it gets him up to Northern Hyrule faster. Wait. Oh wait, I don't know where this one goes.
Guess I'm right up next to Potion Shop.
Oh yeah.
Which they are the mushroom, I guess you just go in and buy a blue potion real quick for safety.
Yeah, definitely want those for early Dark World access.
While you're still in Greenbelt, yeah, it's a very nice thing to have. Zeroatu pulling out the magic cape.
Yeah, I think he's started dying. Oh, no. He missed the anti-fairy.
Well, that is mean just calling flippers and pods in Hammer and Ice Balance. That's just a little mean.
I had that before. Oh no, I didn't have that. I think I was tracking for that. For a race I had that. It's like that weird one roundabout way that Aghanim is required.
So where is Zeroatu going?
Looks like to ice.
Yes, he is. He's gonna secret break into ice. See if it has it. Hopefully, it has the hammer for him.
Because screw Pod having the flippers if it locks the hammer in
Well,
ice.
right now they can't get to Pod. They don't have any way
Mm,
to get into East and Dark World right now.
yeah. Well,
I
Bar
think
having to do
I think they're really trying to avoid doing Aghanim.
something you do want to avoid. It's irritating to do.
All that work for just one item. And Magnon about to hopefully is about to find his tempered sword. Though now what this could be is a pedestal locked hammer seed.
Ooh.
Yeah. With no book would be a blind pool too.
Well, they'd have to have at least a book to do desert. If not, find the flute and mirror.
That is true. The Magnon going ahead and getting out of Skull Woods. And going up to check Bumper Cave. With only 5 arrows, or 5 arrow upgrade.
Interesting.
Magnon might be going out to get his blacksmith. While Zeroatu sets up for the bomb jump.
Low on hearts for that.
Gets it fairly easily.
Nice.
Though he only has 1 heart in Ice Palace. That is a tall order. Especially on Green Mail. Getting through those, I think they're called ping gators. That's what I've been hearing them called. Fairly easily.
Basically just hang with sharks and they're just, you know, I call them irritating.
And there's the single arrow. In Ice Palace.
Nice vampire skewer.
The most important fight in the game.
Doesn't have the big key yet, it looks like.
I don't think he. Oh, and the hammer!
Wow.
Last had the hammer.
They got their extra, they gave you their extra hammer for working on the sword.
That opens up a lot for Magnon. So Aga 1 is not required. Sadly. For all those that were hoping for it. And Magnon's going to finish up Village of Outcast, it seems.
Yep, while you're here, it's always nice.
Oh, without the mirror, you can't do Batcave just yet.
Yep. Oh, he's got the. Well, I guess once he comes back, he's got the hammer.
Oh, and there's the butter sword.
Nice.
So all 4 sword upgrades are known. Though the only thing for Zeroatu is he can hope he won't be able to finish Ice Palace.
Yeah, because
He can hope he at least find all 3 items.
yeah, unfortunately found the hammer somewhere else.
There's the big key for him.
Now, sometimes you forget to go back into the big chest if it has something.
I believe that's where he's going right now.
Nice.
Check it out there. I'm pretty sure after that he's gonna be saving and quitting. No? He doesn't think he can do cold steel, does he?
Well, sometimes you forget.
Yeah, that's where he's going. He's gonna quickly realize he can't do cold steel.
Yeah, usually you'll. For some reason, those little mole things. It takes me a minute to go. Wait, those. I need something to get past those.
I wonder where Magnon's going right now, because he can't do Turtle Rock right now without the cane.
Yeah. Hera maybe.
Yeah, you can go do Hera, yeah.
Since you can go a long way around, since you got the hammer.
That is true. Ooh, basement of Hera is required to do. Never a fun time, but always a good time to go use the bathroom or get something to drink. And I think Zeroatu is going for the middle sheds and the sewers down here. Oh no, he's going for Aga 1, I think.
Ooh, it might be needed.
No, Aga 1's not required with the hammer being found.
That's true. That's true.
So he never checked blacksmiths.
Yeah, those are some out of the way things that you don't usually want to check right away.
And getting out of the basement's a little bit longer without the mirror, sadly. He's got to go back down and hit that. Well, no, you can fire rod that. Forgot about that. Forgot you can fire rod off screen to that. I didn't think you would reach.
Yeah, I've actually, after seeing a couple people have trouble trying to get that, I actually saw someone just get it with a fire rod. I'm like, okay, I didn't know that could reach.
I know, it keeps slipping my mind. So half the time I go back down to the basement and hit the switch and then go back up. The Magnum's just gonna fall through to the big chest, it seems. Maybe, yeah, he's gonna go for it.
Just a heart.
And Buttersword Troldron is free almost, just 2
Yeah.
quick hits.
It's super easy.
Never have to worry about him going to the fast phase. You just gotta make sure you don't get knocked off.
Is that the first crystal down?
Zeroatu has the Cape Herfy. I know that. Yeah, that's the first crystal on Tower of Hero for Magnon. I think that was all that was missing, was just Zeroatu having the cape on the tracker.
Yep.
And they both did Zora. And they both have done Zora.
And Aghanim is down.
Yeah. Well, we do get to see what's on the pyramid ledge now. Which is nothing, sadly. Nothing but 5 bomb increase.
Oh.
And Magnon's going back to check bad, it seems. Good choice.
It's like Zeroatu's going up to Catfish.
Which bat has nothing. Right now, Magnon does have a lead since he did do Blacksmith, which gave him the hammer, which Zeroatu still needs to do to get that missing item. And Catfish having a lot of money.
Useful? Not really so far. I think Zeroatu did go and buy some potions at one point, so he may be making use of that money.
He did empty his green potion to get the blue potion, yeah. And Magnon's going in to finish Thieves Town, it seems.
Mm-hmm. And Magnon did finish Tower of Hera.
Yes, he did. Magnon did just finish Tower of Hera, which was a crystal dungeon. With Ethan being the other one, and Desert Palace being a pendant.
And Magnon going back into the Thieves' Town? It was being a bit mean to him earlier, so he's probably gonna finish it now.
Quite possibly. He just gotta go down and get the maiden, which he can now check the big chest, so he can now get. Now he knows he can get every item, so it wasn't a terrible idea to wait. Without knowing if Blind had the last item or not.
Yeah.
And Zeroatu going into pod. Hammerless and bowless. Hopefully he doesn't get bow locked too soon. Or bow locked out of it.
It could be in here technically. It's
very
not
well
the
could.
best
It
one to
could
do.
be in the very first couple of shifts. It very well could.
I learned recently that it can only be in the first 3 chests, and after that, it is considered bow locked. Whatever you get in there. So even if you can take your keys into the back, anything you get back there cannot lead you to the bow.
Which we know the mirror could be required this seed. Well, it is required because Swamp Palace is a crystal.
And possibly, if Desert Palace has an item on the torch, the boots being on the floating island.
As well as the big key being on Ganon, the torch on Ganon's tower.
Which island were the boots on? It was on one of them. Was it floating island?
It was on the island. It was on Mirror Island down in Lake Hylia.
Okay, one of the mirror islands. Ooh, taking it down.
Ooh, Zeroatu taking a bad death in Palace of Darkness while trying to finish up. Hopefully clean up down there, just only having Helmswell left. Is what it's going to seem like he's going to be able to do. And with the Riot Shield, Magnon's not having too much trouble with Blind.
Yeah, I don't think it blocks the lasers. But he's got his cape.
That he does make, which that's it on one heart, but he got it through to get the map and the green pendant.
And that could possibly be something.
Very well could. Where did Magnon find the Canis Maria? I meant him grabbing that.
I also missed that. Chat picked it up though, they said he got it.
I think Magnon's going right to getting the green pendant turned in, I do believe. Maybe? No? He might be going down the swamp. It is 6
that. Did he get the mirror?
He might be waiting to do green pendant to do with Tower with Pod and Eastern Palace.
Yeah, possibly.
Or maybe not. He might be going to check Pyramid and Catfish too.
Okay, it looks like Kane was in the lunchbox, the purple box. Or purple chest. Trying to think of the proper name. You guys are confusing me. Oof, and a death in the overworld. That green mail is biting them in the butt.
Yeah, but whenever they can find the mirror, they can go get the blue mail up in Spectral Rock in near Tower of Terror at least. So so they know where the mail upgrade is. That's always a nice thing to know.
And Magnon's basically cleared out Death Mountain, but that mail with how many hits they're taking might just want to go up there.
It is a very nice thing to have for Dark World. Is that little bit of extra defense. Zeroatu clearing out the maze. Finds the ice rod.
Oh. Wow, so once Magnon checks that, he'll be able to do Turtle Rock if he so pleases.
That he very well could. So now Zeroatu's gotta be thinking where he needs to go. See if he remembers about the blacksmiths, hopefully.
So Blacksmith and Purple Chest both having something good. That's not something you want to see when you don't have the mirror.
No, there's all the flute. There's something you definitely want to see without those. And Magnon's finally seen the 5-bomb upgrade, which he does not want. He figures he has plenty of bombs. And I think he's going up to check on Catfish now. He's going up to Skull Woods.
He got both items in here, didn't he?
He's got all the items out of there, yeah. Unless he's saying that this is a pedestal seed.
It's possible.
Which then he still needs to find the book to get to Desert Palace.
Yep. Or maybe miscounted.
He might have.
Because, I think, what was it? It was Red Rupee and a sword
Red
upgrade.
Rupee and sword upgrade, yes.
That Red Rupee, you can gloss over those in your mind sometimes.
It is very easy with how frequent they appear.
Pulling arrow upgrades, bomb upgrades, and Red Rupees and stuff like that. And you get them, and it makes no ping in your brain. Or just really wants a pedestal seat.
He might be really hoping for a pedestal seat because until he gets to the blacksmith, he is trailing behind, sadly. Which hopefully, and silver. So I should have had silver arrows.
Useful.
Very nice find. Not a progression item, but something you always want to find nonetheless.
Yeah,
It's a
I don't know if I
remember that he has all the items there.
go out of the way to do it, but finishing Thieves Town when you're already checking it for items is no big deal.
Well, Thieves Town is the green pendant too. It does give you the silver arrows, so it'll be a nice find for him. If he goes back. And I think Magnon's going to Pod right now.
Yep, this will be his first dip in. Maybe hoping the mirror is in there. I've seen the mirror be in Dark Maze a bunch of times.
Which I don't think it is. I think Zeroatu found all 5 items in Pod.
Yep.
Which, what would be the trolley seed would be, because you find the ice rod here, go up to Trinix, find the book, and book leading to the mirror on pedestal, which can finally get you the boots. On the up.
God.
Oh yeah, we're still looking for the flute. We still have to find the flute. We've been forgetting about that.
Yeah, Myers gotta need something. You gotta need to get there. Eventually.
Yeah. Now where is the Zeroatu going? Hopefully he's going to the blacksmith. Looks like that's where he's heading. He's about to be very happy. He's about to find his hammer.
Now, let's see if he finishes the quest after that. Because that's one of those items that if I get, I start jetting to other places. And forget to finish what I'm doing.
He remembers he needs to save and quit.
Yeah, no boots, no flute, no mirror. Gotta walk everywhere. It's the slowest way possible.
Well, Link's getting some good cardio at least.
Yeah.
Say that.
It's not doing too great for his hearts. He's only got, what, 8 of them total?
Well, I mean, Magnon, or Samus on Magnon's side doing pretty good. I mean, has to be doing something for her. But Roy seems like a big boy. He just needs to work off a little bit more. For it to really start showing.
And there's that hammer.
Which Magnon is about to get his ice rod once he goes into the maze.
Who in chat is being mean with the item progression?
I think they found all 5 items in Pod though, and don't think Pod has the book.
Oh.
I could be wrong. I could have miscounted, but I do believe that they found all 5 items.
Yeah, it's hard to count for if you're not the one opening chests, and sometimes it's hard to count if you are the one opening chests.
Yeah, I miscounted too. I miscounted many a times. Think I had everything and had to go back. Yeah, with the big chest and Chromosaur being the last 2, map and big key.
Yeah, he left after Ice Rod, so I'm gonna guess, yeah.
Yeah, he opened his menu. He can't get the big chest, with the big chest has the compass. And Helmasaur had, well, no? I might have mislooked, I don't know. I could have just really mislooked. And I think Magnon's heading up to Turtle Rock.
Yeah, that's the only thing open to him.
Along with Zeroatu. But you gotta dip into Hera first. Wait.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's not a way Zeroatu can't do Turtle Rock yet. Anyway, he's hasn't done the purple chest.
Yeah, having to go all the way back to the Dark World to get it back up.
So he's coming up here to do Hera.
Yep. If Hera ended up having the game, that'd be nice, but unfortunately it doesn't.
Which thankfully all the medallions were early in the seed, so they never had to worry about if they could open up Turtle Rock or Misery Maya.
Yep.
And Zeroatu about to get his bathroom break. Maybe if he goes for that.
Oh well, it doesn't matter at this point what opened T-Rock.
Not really. And in the logic, they can do laser bridge since they do have the magic cape. So
And the
that's
mirror
not
shield.
locked out to them. Though they can't do Mimic Cave right now, which it'd be hard pressed if there's an item in there without since they haven't found the mirror yet.
So flute and T-Rock, mirror and
Pedestal.
Meyer, then
I'd rather see the mirror and pedestal.
something in Mimic.
Cool. There's the flippers, so
There's the flip-flops.
So yeah, the logic required you to come to T-Rock early.
The flippers on T-Rock are always or not T-Rock, anywhere on Death Mountain or Dark Death Mountain is always funny. It's like, how'd you get up all the way up there? There's no water up here.
Though he's only in Greenville, so he has to be real careful with the change shop room.
Pretty much has to be careful anywhere in T-Rock. It hurts. It's the last dungeon.
I think Chainsaw Chomp's doing 8 hearts of damage right now.
Ooh.
The big key already, that's nice to see.
It'd be nicer if they were in go mode, but...
Oh yeah, it would be
Still
very
looking.
nice if they were in go mode already. Big key that early in T-Rock.
And he's taking precautions to be safe, because he got 10 hearts, but he's still only got Green Mail, and pretty much everything in here hits for 2 or more hearts, right?
Yeah, everything in Dark will hit you more than 2 hearts in Green Mail, yeah. Green Mail is something you don't want late game, you want at least find one, which they do know what 1 mail upgrade is, it's just they cannot get to it right now. And Zeroatu about to do his Moldrun fight. I do believe that first one was only a poke, yeah.
Oof.
And falls down. He missed the spin on the first one and only got poke damage, so he didn't skip the fast phase.
Yeah. So, Carnath says that yesterday Zeroatu was knocked down 4 times by Moldorm. Ooh.
Oh, twice.
Down the middle. That hurts.
Yeah, that's 2 flights of stairs down. Ooh. So now question, if you find the mirror in here, deep in the T-Rock, do you go back in for Mimic Cave?
Yes.
I'll turn back around for Mimic Cave.
Yes.
That's a long way to go for one item to me.
Yeah, but if you need it, and you have to go all the way back through the front.
Oh, not down the middle again.
Oh no.
Trolldrum living up to his namesake right now.
And for being the 3rd boss of the game, it's just so... Yeah, 3rd boss. Deceptively difficult.
Yeah.
You think, oh, it's just a light world dungeon boss, it's super easy, and then you get knocked over like 5 times. I think early on when I was playing, I spent half an hour on Moldorm alone. Moldrum 1.
And he got poke damage again. He's gonna see the fast phase, I think. Yeah. Though the one good thing about Moldrum is if you are facing him with your sword out and having it charging, I do not think he can knock you off as long as you're going in the same in the opposite direction as what way he's pushing you.
Yeah, sometimes he hits the edge of your, your hitbox and knocks you over.
Yeah. So far, nothing on the laser bridge to note, I did not believe.
Nope, there's just a full heart. Oh, there it is.
There's the bow.
There's the item we're looking for.
Which now pod is completable.
Looks like he's gonna take the safety.
And Zeroatu getting his revenge on Moldrum. And I think he's going down to check Spike Cave, which I do not believe had anything.
Nope.
And Magnon's heading to Trinex with Butter Sword and Fire Rod and Ice Rod is gonna be a fairly easy fight.
Yeah, the only way this could be any easier would be if he had half magic.
Well, half magic and a mail upgrade.
And a couple of mills.
Those mail upgrades do make a difference. Even though he's looking pretty healthy.
As long as he doesn't give Trinex any hugs, should be fine.
No, Trinex hugs I do believe are just under Ganon hugs. I do believe they do 6 hearts of damage in green mail. I know it's a lot of damage, but he clears up both heads very easily, going to the last phase of the fight. Misses the double, but does get it fairly fast still. And Trinex gives the compass. So Flippers was the only thing really out of Key Rock.
So Ice Palace now.
Ice Palace, or they could go finish up Eastern. I think almost had the last item.
That is true. Almost did have an item.
I want to say almost had the last item. Oh, do you remember which crystals were the 5 and 6? I do believe Swamp Palace and what else?
Swamp Palace and Pod were 5 and 6.
Okay.
So could go clear up Pod. It's like that's what he might be doing, or going to Ice Palace. I don't know.
I think he's gonna go finish up Pod real quick. Or Eastern, which he found. I don't know. I think he's going. Well, the way he's going, he might be going to Pod then. Yeah, I think he's going to go to Pod.
See, if I'd already cleared out.
He was going to go to one of the dungeons to clear it out, but I think he's going. Yeah, it says without the mirror. This is a little faster.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, usually I'd wait until I get the mirror so I could clear out Pod and Eastern quickly together. But since Eastern still has an item, it could be mirror, never know.
Eastern does still have an item. He just did his map check. Yeah, he has all the dungeon items, so almost does have an item.
Could have gone down and grabbed the boots real quick. Oh wait, what am I thinking? You don't have a mirror. Ugh.
Yeah, he doesn't have the mirror, sadly.
Whenever you need two
things. That and Flute are the 2 items missing for Go mode. Because the only other item that could be Go mode right now is already known as Flutes.
So we're just looking for that mirror.
Yeah, the mirror and mirror mainly, and then flutes shortly afterwards, hopefully.
Ooh, just a little too soon on the Ivor.
Yeah, but this is gonna be a very quick clear out for him with silver arrows.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe Pod had anything else of note.
Nope, they both cleared it out. They just need to come back with the arrows and hammer.
Which this will get Zeroatu his silvers.
Mm-hmm. If he can get through without dying, it looks like he used up his blue potion already. Ooh, I didn't see what Armos had.
20 rubies.
Okay, so item, but nothing good.
And Zeroatu taking a death, deciding not to get the green pendant, I don't think.
Possibly.
Which is gonna hurt him in the long run without those silvers. With him already trailing behind.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world to do silverless if you got tempered and or butter. But
well, I think now he's gonna go get his butter sword. Yeah, that's what he's doing now. And then I do believe he's gonna probably do the purple chest shortly afterwards, and get the cane of Samaria, which will lead him up to T-Rock.
yep, so he's gonna find the boat all the way in the back of Lazy Bridge. That's where you don't.
Yeah.
That's where you hope an item isn't.
Yeah, that is very true. That is, you're hoping to find the items you want to see early in T-Rock. There you can duck out and finish the rest of the game and come back and go right over again. And
oh, yeah, it looks like the big key was locked behind the bow. Oh, there might still be an item. The reason they didn't go get the big chest is because they didn't have the big key.
True. Yeah.
Looks like we miscounted.
Big chest or helmet sword still has an item. You got the big key right through these doors and head on down to helmet sword. Do you go get the big chest first?
Probably since it's a crystal, I'd immediately go kill Helm's Sword first.
And then duck back if you need to?
Yep.
Oh, there's 2 items.
Oh shoot, we super miscounted.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, so there's one on the big chest
yeah.
and Helma.
No,
Oh.
yeah, okay, never mind. No, there's one that has the compass, so we forgot to check. So no, we were right. There's only 1 item.
Okay.
We only a little miscounted, not majorly.
We miscounted the keys. Those are easy to miscount.
With all the keys, I think Pod has 6 small keys.
It's too many keys.
And Zeroatu making his trek into T-Rock.
And no need to check beforehand. You have all the medallions. That's a word I can say.
Always nice to see the medallions only when T-Rock and Miz and Maya are crystals.
How early was it that we saw all 3 of them in like 12 minutes?
It was fairly early. I want to say they got within the first 20 minutes.
Yeah. And something that's always, it's lovely because, you know, everyone's had those seeds where you're like an hour and a half in and you have like one medallion.
Yeah, and then you have to worry if you still have to go searching. And Magnon heading up to Helmet Sword now. Gonna be 17 hits with the hammer, and then either two butter swords or one silver arrow, since he does have those.
Yeah. I'd probably go with just smack him with my sword a couple times. Or both.
Well, he missed the one silver, so he's just gonna go up there and smack. I mean, back for dodging. Oh, the last item is just a piece of heart.
So he doesn't have to go back in for the big chest.
No, he does not. So that leaves the question, where else could they check right now?
Ice Palace.
Yeah, they could finish it. Yeah, Ice Palace is the next one to do. Never a fun one if you can do it, if you have to do it without go mode.
So either flute or mirror or both.
Has to be the flute or the mirror. Yes, it does. Or the book.
Or the book.
Could be the book to lead him to the pedestal.
Book to lead to the mirror in Desert Palace, leading to the boots that gets the big key. Wait, no.
Oh, you're trying to be nice now.
Let's see. The pedestal seat is getting a little slim though because
We're running out of items.
It's a little slim on what can unlock Desert Palace and also not be on the pedestal.
That is very true. I do believe Coulter had the last item in Ice Palace, if I remember correctly.
There was a bunch that Zeroatu couldn't check because he had because he didn't have the hammer when he went in.
Yeah, that's true. He was missing that. Yeah.
So he's missing those two that are past the hammer and then Cold Stare.
So he might not have found any of the items. I don't remember. That was fairly early on in the scene when he sequence broke into that.
Yeah. Well, he didn't get anything good. That's for sure.
No, he didn't. The sequence break did not pay off for him. So right now, with Magnon having the Cane of Samaria, he doesn't necessarily, and since he still has to fully clear Ice Palace, the bomb jump isn't really faster right now.
Nope. You can get into the habit of always doing the bomb jump, and you kind of forget what you need to do to not do it or to not use it.
That is true, and it's always still good just to keep up on it.
Yeah,
when
it's
you
nice
do
to have
need it.
practice. Yeah, because he'll probably push down the block and then head right back up because still gotta check stuff.
Yeah. Ooh, missing one of the ping gators. And there's his vampire skewer.
Yep. I guess this can be a little quicker. When you're coming back from the other side, you can just push down the block and drop down instead of having to open up both these doors and go down.
True.
So I don't know how much time it saves or if it saves any time, but it's not bad to do.
Zeroatu in the dark room of Turtle Rock.
Yeah, really low on hearts.
He didn't go get the full magic refill right there.
Yeah, that's one, if you don't know that maze, if you get turned around, it's really easy to get turned around.
True.
Not know how to get back.
Ooh, falling off the bridge there. I'm pretty sure he's gonna come down here and head out the door real quick. Maybe. Just for safety.
Yeah. I would say if you... Ooh, that was close. If you mirrored out there, there's a cave that leads to some fairies, but he doesn't have a mirror.
I'm surprised he didn't pick up that small magic with him not having much. Oh, well, thankfully he did exit out just to, so that we can start right back from there.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. On Magnion's side, finally got the mirror.
Yeah. Which means I do believe Cold. Well, and there's the big key.
So we've got the mirror and the vampires here.
I do believe that means Cole still has the last item.
Could be the big chest.
No, Zeroatu opened the big chest. I don't think they had anything.
That's true.
I think the big chest had a small key in it, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Well, you got a better memory than I do.
Sometimes. Every now and then. For the important stuff. Going in there to get magic refill real quick.
Yeah, because without having magic, it takes a full magic bar to
well, they do have
the thing out. Yeah, so I don't know. Some people don't like to do that for some reason.
Well, he can bombos and then fire rod the puffballs just to make it safer.
Yeah, but with butters, it's super easy just to wail on them.
That is true. You might also pick it up for the tape just in case he starts getting a lot of damage to that. Still only in green mail still. And those falling ice rocks do a good bit of damage in green mail.
It's
And a red rupee.
Ooh, still looking for items.
Which that opens up the back half of Graveyard and the mirror spot down by the Haunted Grove.
And Swamp.
And Swamp, yes it does. It does open up Swamp too.
I'm still gonna worry about Misery Mire though. It's
which I'm sure Fluke's gonna be probably down in Swamp, which is where Magnus is heading to, I'm sure.
Yep, 6 items. You can finally get in there, and you're only missing 1 item, so.
It is a very safe bet, and it's a crystal dungeon too, so that's even better for it. And if Flute's not there, this does open up Fat Fairy for him since he did complete Pod.
Yep.
Well, I say he's... Where's... Oh, okay, he's going to pick up boots.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
And boots are a very nice thing to have.
Potentially not needed, but, you know, something you always want.
Well, this is speed running, so you do want to go fast. And I think Zeroatu with bow, did he? Yeah, he did get the bow, so he is going to go up to complete Eastern. Since almost does have that 1 item.
Mm-hmm.
Which the sooner he can get back down to Ice Palace, the better. Right now. Which hopefully he doesn't go straight to Cold Steel.
Hopefully not. Because he's still gonna go all the way around to get back to those items.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a key, so he can open that door, actually, so it won't be too bad.
That is true, you can go straight over there.
Oh, interesting. Magnon is checking the mirror locations. God, can't speak.
Which nothing on the ledge by the Hardened Grove right yet.
Yeah.
Does he go up to check above Graveyard, or no? I think he's gonna go right back down to Swamp.
I guess it was a quick check.
It was a quick check that you could possibly get a go boat from, and Swamp Palace and go boat is pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
It is one of those dungeons that if you get a go boat for it goes by fairly quick.
Yeah. Skip left side, skip the bottom down there.
Yes, since you don't have to go for, it's one of the few dungeons that you don't need the big key for.
Yeah, go mode for any of those are nice. Was it Swamp? Skull Woods?
Swamp and Skull Woods without a skip, and then Ice Palace wants to do the bottom jump.
Yeah, but that's a little more, I don't know, skill. It's hard to do consistently.
Which I do believe both. I think both these sprites have about the same height as normal Link. Zeroatu's gonna take a little bit longer on his armor slap since he never got silvers from Phoenix Town.
Oh yeah. Still finished it fairly quickly though. Wow.
Finishes up very nicely. And now he's gonna probably go down and hit the portal to finish up Pod.
So following in Magnon's footsteps for now.
So will Magnon go for Argus first, or will he go for left side first? Is the question.
Something I see different for pretty much everyone. Well, it's one of the two, but you know.
I guess it's just a matter of if you want to completely kill Swamp Palace or go for the semi-go mode Swamp Palace.
I like Swamp Palace. I don't know why I don't I don't mind spending time here, so I'll always do left side first. It doesn't always pay off, but actually pretty much never pays off, but
And he's gonna go for Argus first. He's gonna go for hopefully the faster version of the two.
I think if you're only looking for one item, this is probably what you should do. There's just more worth, more chests to check.
True. Though, for those that are just coming in, if y'all are hoping for a pedestal seat, the pedestal seat is still alive. We can have Book in here and the flute on pedestal still.
Oh, that's so mean.
Or even the mushroom or the shovel on pedestal.
Even worse.
Just add that little bit of extra time. So far, nothing in the swamp, so I think he's gonna probably have to go back for the left side unless Argus has it.
He got the big key. Once I saw there was nothing there, I probably would have gone back and checked the big chest at least. But,
it really depends on how far I'm in.
Yeah.
With Argus being a crystal on my round, and me still need to go back to do left side anyway, and me going this way, I probably would have went ahead and killed Argus. And Buttersword making quick work of the popcorn shrimp.
So there's a way, I haven't tested it, but if you try to dash when you pull in the popcorn, you can immediately kill them. Like quicker than a slash.
Argus not having anything, he's gonna have to go back for left side and big chest.
Well, it has an item. Pretty well.
The 50 rupees. Oh, and Zeroatu going for the big shit. I don't think he got his big key.
Yeah, he should have. He got the big key and then the small key that was left.
Oh yeah.
And hurt himself. And he's doing the opposite of the
mirror out of this and go right down to Helmet's.
Nope, he doesn't have the mirror yet.
Oh no, he doesn't.
This is the opposite gamble that Magnon made when he was there. To go for the big chest instead of Helmet's.
He's gonna go for Death Warp though, which is relatively fast still. And Magnon not doing what I do on a regular basis. We're not paying attention and flood the key.
Yeah, you can only flood the key if you go to the left side first, though.
True.
So I guess people who are prone to accidentally doing it a lot probably don't ever do left side first after flooding the key a couple times.
I should probably start doing August first then. I should definitely probably start doing that.
And then even if you do left side first, if you don't have the hook shot to get that one, you still wouldn't be able to. Because I know I found I found the hook shot in the very last chest over here on the left side.
Yeah, thankfully you don't need any items once you're gonna do the left side. Thankfully, the hook shot just makes it just a little bit faster. And Zeroatu remembering that he has to change his body so he doesn't have to push that all the way up.
Last chest, how's the item? Whatever it is, what is it?
Oh! just a piece of heart. The
Oh, that's
pedestal
always...
dream is still alive, guys.
Is it? Where can they go?
Oh, they still got topside. They still got the graveyard in King's Tomb.
Yep.
Oh, and Fat Fairy and Double Chance of Fury.
Yeah.
Which I think that's where Magnon's going right now.
Yeah, it's the quickest thing on the way right now. So we got those two. We got... Did they do Bonk Rocks? No, well, he just got his boots, so no. Bonk Rocks,
Yeah,
King's
Bonk
Tomb,
Rocks
Graveyard
too.
Ledge.
I completely forgot about Bonk Rocks.
That is something that you forget. Sometimes you forget to just dash when you get the boots so late. You're like, man, I've been walking so long. I can run? What's this? Book on pedestal and flute on one of the tablets? No.
Yeah, book
that would be so bad.
If book's on pedestal, then it can't be a pedestal.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I forget. But, Desert Palace has, you know, those weird requirements to get into. Needs either the boots or the books.
Flute, they're in go mode.
Mm-hmm.
And Fat Fairy just only has love and some money.
Okay. Time to head
go to Bonk Rocks and probably check over at
See, this is a conundrum. You can check King's Tomb and Bonk Rocks immediately, but you can also link them together to do Graveyard Ledge.
Yeah, he's gonna link up all three of them together.
Mm-hmm.
It seems. This
is a little bit slower if Bonk Rocks or King's Tomb has the flute, but if Graveyard Ledge has it, it's nice. It's a lot quicker.
Yeah, it's one of those things of you don't want to have to go back just and then find it on Graveyard's Ledge, because it's one of those things of one of the two could be faster. It all just depends on if the item's even here.
So if they still remember it when they get there, I'm gonna assume when they head up to Ganon's Tower, they're gonna get that mail upgrade on Spectacle Rock.
I'd imagine so, because Ganon Hugs with green mail is not a good thing. And a bottle of red goo for their second bottle. Which we know where all 4 bottles are. They're all... We found all 4 bottles, I do believe.
We have? Wow.
Because one was at digging... No. What was at digging? One was at, the Lumberjack Cave.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't remember where the other one's, but the other one I think was at Zora's. Or it was somewhere out of the open where you could easily see that you didn't want it or didn't care about it. And there's the flute. And Magnon at 1 hour, 58 minutes, and 53 seconds is in go mode.
Nice.
And he is going to go right over to activate that flute.
Yep.
Now we just gotta hope Zeroatu finishes up clearing Ice Palace and doesn't go right to Cold Steel.
Yeah.
That'd be the worst. That'd be the worst thing for him right now.
And then just going through Ice Palace again is no fun.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like he's setting up the bomb jump, which could and might be a bad thing for him. Oh, got lucky there. Got the bomb jump as he was setting up still.
Oh no.
Oh, I hate when that happens. I don't know how many times I've done that.
At that point, I just give up and go, I'm not good enough for this.
Yeah, well, no, he's gonna reset it. gonna use his blue. Well, no. Oh, he's already used his blue goo. When did he? I guess I missed when he used blue goo.
Yeah. Oh, I missed what medallion. Oof. Oh no.
It was Quake. Yeah, apparently our tracker got it though. At least some of us are paying attention. At least tracker is looking out for the important things. See what other 3 medallions we already have. But Zeroatu going right back into Ice Palace. Oh yeah, and while Magnon's looking for the big key in Misery Maya, I'd like to point out, please give the runners a follow. Give these wonderful runners a follow. They are doing an excellent job. Both Zeroatu and Magnon17.
Well, Misery Mire is one of those weird dungeons that can either be super fast or super slow in go mode.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that you gotta find that big key, and it could be anywhere in the dungeon. And I think Zeroatu once again is gonna try for the bomb jump.
You can do it fairly consistently, it's just...
I don't think he's going far enough back for it.
There, that's got
Yeah,
it there.
that's it. There we go.
I think it's the up and down that's the harder part of the bomb jump, because you have to do it while the bomb's getting ready to go off. I think.
Yeah, that is one of the harder parts. Well, setting up just in position, getting back there and not falling up. There's the big key for Magnon. He can go right down to Vitreous.
Doesn't have a key to go the quick way.
No, he has to go around. But, I mean, still. And Zeroatu going up to get his mirror. Very good. Which Zeroatu is gonna probably still full clear Swamp Palace after this. Because he's still looking for the flute.
Yeah, because at this point, he might be feeling behind because he came in here twice. So he might just decide that the dungeon's more worth it than any overworld stuff.
If he does, then that would save him a lot of time. But then you can just quick clear Swamp Palace. Then Swamp. And if you're Zeroatu and see that Desert is a pendant, do you still go after Boots? If you're feeling behind. That's the thing. You go for that gamble too.
Probably just on the extreme off chance that the Ganon Big Key is on the torch, just in case.
I mean, it can happen. I mean, It is a small chance, but and Magnum's going into his victorious fight, and Silver Arrow's making quick work of the little eyes, and very quick work of Victorious.
Nice work.
Very clean fight. Which now all Magnum has to do is head up to Ganon's tower, which means, chat, as he's going up, let's get your guesses in. Here in Randomizer, we do like to play the game of where the big key is. It is in between 1 and 22 chests in Ganon's tower.
I'm gonna say 13.
Me, since I got robbed of my pedestal seat, I'm gonna go for tower room number 22. And Magnum got deadrock locked, having to go back.
Yeah, they are. Sometimes you can think about trying to powder them, and they'll turn to like little gooey things that you can kill. But it's just, you just want to get through them. You don't want to deal with them, you know?
Though Magnum's using one of the very few uses sword beams have to just knock dead rocks out of the way. From a distance, and try to put them into good positions for you.
I think this is the quicker way up when you're going straight to Ganon's tower, not having to stop by T-Rock.
And Zeroatu going for Swamp Palace.
Yep.
Which he's got probably full clear. Which is not a terrible thing, considering with the position you're in. I mean, it does have the most items.
Doesn't look like he's heading towards Pally Island, so not gonna go for the boots yet.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I say, he's probably feeling very behind, having to do double dips into both Pod and Ice Palace. Which the double dip into Pod was required.
Yep.
Well, to a degree it was. You didn't, well, yeah.
Was it?
No, because you didn't have to kill Trinex when you first got to go to get the bow, so...
That's true. But you don't want to get that far without the S-Rod.
Yeah. It's hard to say if it was a required double dip or not, depending on how you look at it.
Okay,
and
that's what the first
Magnum finding half magic.
Oh,
nice. Kills Bob.
Rip Bob. No longer Bob's chest. It's just a chest that Bob was near.
It's Bob's memoriam chest.
Yeah. It's now Bob's grave. Just 4...
5...
7, and there's nothing.
Which they found the shovel, so if he needs, well, with him having half magic, he should have to go out and dig magic at least. In case right side is required.
Yeah. And I noticed that Magnum did not grab the blue mail.
Oh no, he did not. You must. I mean, if you feel confident in your Ganon fight, I mean, you don't need it. You might be feeling behind with double dips in a pod and all that too.
Yeah.
At the 2-hour mark, I mean, it's fairly safe to. It's fairly sudden to feel behind at this point.
Yeah. Still, it's not Ganon so much that I'd be uncomfortable with. It's a Gauntlet.
Yeah. Well, he does have baubles and half magic. He can make very quick work of Gauntlet. And we're about to go to the randomizer room. And Zeroatu decided to do left side before he goes up to Argus.
So I've lost count. Is this 9 through 12?
Yep. Number 11.
Number 11. None of us had that. Aw. That was close.
No. No number 11, and sadly my dream of the hot spike room is killed.
So what goodie could be in Totoro? You gonna burn him, maybe?
Maybe the one item you would like to see, well, either it's on the last armor upgrade, you know, the last little slice of life item you want.
Yeah. Or the bug net.
Yeah, we can't do swagging in strats right now, that's the sad thing. Maybe it's in the validation chest.
I don't know, if you had green mill going up, would you check the last 3 going up? Or
yes,
4?
I would try Yes, I would try and find that armor upgrade. Since they're fairly quick checks.
Mm-hmm.
Because gaining hugs in green mail are not a good thing.
You're out to taking the time to get that fairy because stuff was bullying him.
Stuff in Ice Palace can start to overwhelm you a little bit. And the skeletons, the red skeletons are giving Magnon a little bit of trouble.
Yeah. It's you gotta know exactly when or how close you gotta be to them for them to not jump and for you to actually damage them.
You have to be almost right on top of them.
And with the conveyor belts knocking you around, it's not easy.
No, that's why I'm really surprised Magnon just didn't pull out bomb bows. Yes, it's a little slow, but it is a very consistent way of killing everything, yeah. Oh, almost got the sword beams and just to finish that off, but missed it right there at the end. And he knocked into the pillar.
They need like, I don't know, 4 sword beams, I think?
I'm not sure.
Maybe less, I don't know. It seems like 4 when I'm in a hurry and my slashes aren't hitting them, but my sword beams are.
Magnon finishing off Lambo 2 fairly quickly. Not too much trouble.
Yeah. Sometimes it's easier just to smack them with a gold sword rather than try to keep on hitting them with the slivers or fire rod.
I think he was going for the sword beams. I don't think he was trying to go for silvers, since that is fairly hard to get down consistently with them being random as they are.
Yeah.
And going through the Riz Robes rooms very quickly, getting those done. And Zeroatu going on out to check the big chest for his burrito.
So I decided to do left side first, so he's not gonna have to come back in, which is nice.
No, and Magnon's gonna go ahead and check one of the items at least.
Grabbing one, but not the other.
One of the mini red rubies. Does he check this one as well? Yes, he does. And finding another set of red rubies just to continue up with his money count, making sure it's nice and high. Coming into Mold Arm 2.
I'll do a couple dashes. Or a dash and spin.
Makes quick work of him. while Zeroatu's coming up to his Argus fight. Validation chest, only holding a piece of heart.
Unfortunate. Ooh, getting ping-ponged around. Pinballed around? I guess, I don't know. Not too badly, though. Got through it with only 3 hearts down.
And Zeroatu getting rid of the popcorn shrimp fairly quick. As well as getting Argus down very quickly.
Nice.
He just needs to go check finish up the Northern Hyrule cleanup now to find his flute, and he will be in go mode as well.
Mm-hmm. And Magnon got a little bit too close to Aghanim and got electrocuted.
Oh yeah, nice double though. I haven't been counting on how many hits he's gotten though. So
I think he's on 5. He said 3 singles and 1 double. There we go.
And Zeroatu, I think, is trying to think of what he can do right now, where the flute could be.
Yeah, he just got the mirror, so got a lot of mirror locations to get to. They're just out of the way.
Well, you can't check the tablets yet without the boots, so the book, so I think he's gonna go get, he's gonna go get boots first. It looks like I thought he might have been, like he was deciding between that and double chested fairy. Which he could do double chested fairy a little bit faster with Magnon now in his Ganon fight. With Butter Sword and half magic and everything else is gonna be a very quick fight.
Mm-hmm. And Ganon was some sort of spicy burrito.
Though he is in Green Mill, he does need to watch out for his hugs.
Mm-hmm. Zeroatu doing the unfortunate save and quit in Darkhold when you have the mirror and killed Aghanim.
Yeah, I've done that many times. I wanted to go to Light World and just kinda accidentally wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, you'll do it many times during your run if you do it
If you
really
want
early.
to Fog Rocks.
And Ganon is down.
And Magnon completing his race with an official SRL time of 2 hours and 9 minutes flat.
Nice.
Which we're not gonna see what's in King's Tomb, which is just a piece of heart.
And Magnon's
going over to do the graveyard or no?
hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Once he does that, he can go do Mystery Mine real quick and head on up to Ganon. Let's see if Magnon17 wants to come in for an interview. He'll be here in just a little bit.
Sandwiches homecoming. Ooh, where is... Oh, South Grove, maybe. Because you didn't check that before going to Swamp like Magnon did.
Yeah, he didn't check down here first. Which is, depending on which way you go, I mean, it's about the same way. It's about the same either way, really.
I've definitely seen this cave be more worth than Graveyard Ledge. Unfortunately, that's not the case this time.
Oh, he came down here because he can route in Fat Fairy very quickly from here.
Oh, yeah.
Which he still needs to do. Or they can do. Which you can do Fat Fairy fairly quickly since you cleared Aga 1.
Mm-hmm. Just go up, mirror, and then warp through.
Yeah. Oh. If he fall, he's got to go pay. Yeah, he can't drop down with the big bomb, sadly.
Yeah, you gotta learn it the hard way. Because I've definitely done that before.
I know it. Even if you can know it and still do it without even thinking about it.
I've seen some sort of glitch to where you can leave the bomb and then transition as it's exploding up north, and you'll still have it.
No,
that's a little advanced.
I can't see that. I haven't seen that done. That's kind of. I've never seen that done.
It's a little advanced. I don't know the exact mechanics of it, but I've seen it done.
I never knew you could do that. Which Zeroatu's gonna get his little bit of love, and Fat Fairy's gonna give him another good water cache for coming to visit. Which now you have to wonder where else she needs to go to see Graveyard Ledge.
Yeah, because now that he's done both the Bonk Rocks and King's Tomb, it's a singled out location. Might slip his mind.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I think that he can still do besides that is go to Thieves Town and get the Green Pennant, which would be the most unfortunate thing for him to do.
Yeah.
Which hopefully he goes up to check Graveyard Ledge before then.
I know. Beating a boss or doing an out-of-the-way overworld location, I'm not sure what I'd do first.
Yeah, I mean, they're both pretty far out of the way with him having to go back down and get faded again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he didn't finish grabbing her and taking her to the boss room.
No, he death warped. But he looks like he's gonna go up to Graveyard Ledge and he's gonna find his food up there. Very good. And he's about to be in go mode as well, which is gonna be fairly quick. And Zeroatu enters go mode, which he's about to go down and get that turned in and fire.
Yep.
And as soon as we can get Magnon pulled in here, we can get him in for the interview.
Hello.
Hello, Magnon. So, what about this seed? What do you think?
It was interesting, definitely.
How'd it feel to have all the medallions so early so you didn't have to worry about T-Rock or Meyer?
Yeah. I mean, the Thieves Town kind of messed me up a little bit.
Well, the biggest thing that happened that really set you ahead of Zeroatu was instead of going to do blacksmiths, Zeroatu instead went to go do Aga 1.
Oh no.
Yeah, he instead of going to do the same equip blacksmith, he went to go do Aga 1 instead, sadly.
I was so happy when I found the hammer at the smiths.
Yeah, because it was slowly looking like Aga 1 was going to be required.
Yeah, because that was a required save and quit because the mirror was after the hammer.
And no flute to the very end, so you couldn't fast travel back down to Kakariko.
Well, I will say that I was my heart was racing the whole time.
Thought you were behind, I'm guessing.
I was sure that I was gonna lose by at least 5 minutes or so.
I guess that's why you didn't stop to get the blue mail.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's what I was figuring. That's the only thing I guess is why you didn't get that one little safety.
I just kept trying to think of the things that I could skip that he might have checked that I could, at least get a little bit of time from.
Overall, once Zeroatu got the hammer, he was pretty much backtracing you. Like once you got done with something, he was going into it.
Yeah. The biggest difference is seems he was more reluctant to check overworld locations, so those were the things that he got last, like the blacksmith and the purple chest and the graveyard ledge.
Yeah, I had hoped to not have to go check the graveyard ledge, but it's been a curse of mine that the item I need is usually there or Agus Cave, so that's why you saw me walk all the way down there near the middle of the seed.
Yeah, if you have something good, it's important to do it.
Yeah, that and you was slowly running out of places to check as well. It was quickly becoming either that or go up to finish up the last little bit of overworld locations at that point.
It took me a minute to decide if I wanted to do Palace of Darkness or Turtle Rock first. I really don't think it would have made a difference either way because it seemed like the required item for the opposite dungeon was at the end of that dungeon.
Yeah, either one of the two was going to be was a required double dip, one or the other.
And I'm glad that I gambled on the on Helmasaur having the last item for that dungeon.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, because you didn't go get the big chest beforehand.
That was definitely a nail biter from the very beginning. Yeah, I knew as soon as Kakariko had everything that the seed was just going to turn to garbage.
Yeah, not giving you no boots, no mirror, no flute. I just wanted you to have a slow stroll through Hyrule.
I thought about leaving the boots, but then I knew if I did that the big key would end up being on the lamp.
So I figured.
Though, if you go back and watch the ride, don't be mad about all the ill will I wished on y'all to make the seat a little longer. I don't regret anything myself.
You always gotta wonder what could possibly be the worst location for something to be on pedestal.
I figured I was gonna find the book up in up in the on Graveyard Ledge, and then I was gonna have to go do Desert Palace, and then go finish Skull Woods, and then go grab the flute from Pendant.
Yeah.
I'm
Thankfully,
sure
you
you
got
guys
out of
had,
that.
I'm sure you guys called that one pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Though the few things that Zeroatu did that you didn't, he didn't go back in and kill blind.
He didn't, or I didn't.
He didn't.
He didn't.
He never got silvers.
Yeah.
That's what I really hoped that I did that and he didn't, because I knew the silvers would give me at least an edge when I got to Vitreous and then into Ganon's Tower.
Yeah, sadly he didn't. He never got back. He never got down to kill Blonde.
I mean, at that point, it was just like a revenge kill for me. I don't think I've ever died 3 times that quickly in that dungeon.
Yeah, the Green Mill was not being either of your friends.
No.
Both had a bunch of early deaths to powerful Dark World enemies.
Yeah, green melt to the this is pretty much green melt to the whole seed sort of thing.
Looks like Zeroatu might be picking up the Blue Mill on his way up to Ganon's Tower.
Is get that little bit of extra safety.
At this point, it can't hurt.
Yeah, because there's a certain stress that leaves when you when you're already beaten.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, I can take my time, do things right, if not a little slower.
I planned on getting it, but realized about halfway over the hookshot bridge that I couldn't get it that route without having to go all the way back around again.
Yeah.
So at that point, I just abandoned it.
Yeah, you could have run over to T-Rock, but at that point, you're already like, ugh. so
at that point, I already think I'm behind, so...
Yeah. You worked it out.
Overall, very good race.
Well, thank you.
Once again, chat, please give Magnon17 and Zeroatu a follow. Yep,
they are racing for their tournament lives and also for our entertainment.
This puts a little less pressure on my final race next week.
That's good.
Yeah, it's always nice to have just that little bit of pressure off. And Zeroatu about to enter GT right now. Yeah, overall, y'all did pretty much the exact same thing, save for Blonde.
Yep.
I was really disappointed. I was hoping an early Death Mountain check was gonna pay off a lot more than it did.
Yeah, y'all both did that. Yeah, y'all both did that dark room, those dark rooms. The only other sequence break that Zeroatu did that you didn't, he went to Ice Palace of it.
Yeah,
the sequence broke into.
Might have been there.
He did it without the hammer though.
Yeah, so he was missing out on that mirror there.
I was glad that I sequence broke the cape. I feel like that gave me a little bit of help. I know I think I used it a few times after I got it before I found the flippers.
Oh, that was at Hobo, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think I used it at the blind fight.
Cape is always a nice thing to have if you find it early. So anything else you want to mention, Magnon, or any other questions that the chat might have for the runners?
Well, I can't see chat. I don't have the stream up. I will say that it seems that they did a pretty good job of putting similar level players in each of these groups, though.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like, even though... Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I know in my races, even though I lost all 3 of mine, I've only lost by a couple, like about give or take 10 minutes.
Yeah, same here. I lost all 4 of my races, but I didn't lose by that much.
Mm-hmm.
It was
So
all. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say probably the same thing as you. Is that it didn't feel like, you know, you were super outmatched. It just felt like, you know, just.
I feel like we all have the same skill level. It just comes down to routing and luck, and
Yeah.
good choices, bad choices.
Gambling
My race
and all
against
that.
Imosaru unfortunately came down to the fact that I couldn't do Silverless Ganon.
Oof.
But
Ooh.
otherwise, it would have been within 2 minutes of each other. I have since then practiced and successfully done it, so lesson learned.
The only race that I really lost was a gamble on pinning T-Rock, having the boots. Yeah, and I decided not to go. I was doing everything in my power to avoid doing T-Rock early.
Oh no! Zeroatu ran out of arrows.
Oh.
Can't kill the mimics.
But he does have the shovel to try and come out here and shovel up some. Oh.
I had a race the other day.
Shovel dash. You don't get any items from that.
Yeah,
I had a race the other day where I ran out of bombs in Turtle Rock, in that room that you have to bonk to get into.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't have the boots.
Nope, no boots, no bombs.
Well.
Ooh.
I know I had what was it, last night? I think so. Had boots on in T-Rock as well.
You need to dig up some more arrows. 5 arrows isn't enough for those mimics without silvers. Oh, no, he's just going in to reset it. Never mind.
Okay.
I believe if he kills the mimics in the first room, if he goes to the second room, he can get 5 more arrows to continue shooting the mimics.
No, that I'm not sure. No, that game of 15, he has more than enough now.
Yeah, he probably wants a little safeties, because I know I missed them a bunch.
How happy were you when you found the riot shield so early?
It makes for a very easy Turtle Rock. I have a bad habit of walking off the edges when I'm trying to use the cape, so
yeah,
it makes it a lot easier for me.
it's definitely hard to see where you are.
Otherwise, I don't really see too much of a difference between the fire shield and the riot shield. I think the only real difference for me is the laser bridge.
Yeah.
And another one of the differences is Zeroatu's not really taking advantage of is you can look straight at the mimics.
That's true, yeah.
However, Beamos still kick your butt.
Yeah, Beamos don't care what shield you have.
I had hoped for a cleaner gauntlet. I was getting worried with how low my hearts were getting.
I'm really surprised you didn't pull out bombos was how low your hearts were getting.
You know what? I didn't even think about it.
That's what I was thinking, like, if he has low hearts, just pull out bombos and just kill everything and not have to worry about it.
Honestly, the biggest sigh of relief I had was the first pull I got was half magic in Ganon's Tower.
Yeah, half magic more than nothing going in again. Nicer earlier on, but not a bad thing to have going against Ganon.
Especially good if you have to do silverless.
Most definitely. And Zeroatu entering the gauntlet now.
It's one of the things I love about this game is, you know, it's a race, but you don't know how you're doing until you finish.
Yeah,
That is very true.
I always found that pretty interesting about these.
You know, it's a blind race. You know, you can't see what your opponent's doing. You can't see how well they're doing. You know, and
Don't
like
know if they're making the same mistakes as you or worse.
right, and then like in an MG race, it wouldn't be the worst thing to have, you know, to be seeing what your opponent's doing. But obviously, in a randomizer race, it makes a big difference.
Yeah, because if one of you is ahead, that information will catch up the other person.
Yeah, knowing what they've done and what you don't need to do.
Mm-hmm. It's an interesting sort of race aspect that you're racing alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, most other ways you kind of have like voice chat and all that, but here you really don't want that because you don't want to know what your opponent's doing. You don't want your opponent to know what you're doing or what you think you might have messed up.
It definitely gets your heart beating when you're going up to Ganon's tower and you're getting to Ganon and your opponent hasn't done yet. You're like, oh god, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Just put me out of my misery.
Every room I went into, my heart started beating faster and faster.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that dot done.
Though I missed mentioning this earlier. The Wizrobe rooms in Ganon's tower look really good when you do them correctly.
Mm.
Oh, it's one of my favorite rooms.
Yeah, you just look so pro when you're doing it. You feel pro when you're doing it.
It took me a while to get the timing right on the on dropping the block.
Yeah, on the second Wizrobe. Yeah, those.
Yeah, that room.
that room. That one feels nice to get. The first one's like almost free in how easy it is once you get the hang of it. I missed the second one up a lot.
It's very easy to miss. You have to almost be perfect for it. Any mistake, you messed up.
And I want to say that was the first time I've done the IPBJ on the first try.
Nice.
I did it on the first try on one of my other races, and then fell at the end of the room. And had to do it two more times.
That always sucks to happen.
Very plain hard to get.
Those Zeroatu coming into Moldrum too. Hopefully getting his revenge on Moldrum this time. From what happened in Tower of Era.
Did he fall?
Yeah,
I think it was like
3 times? Was it 4?
It was a lot, sadly.
It was twice in the middle, so it might as well have been 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I forget. Did I have Butter Sword by the time I got there?
No, I think you only had Tempered.
Mm-hmm.
Because you did not, because Butter Sword was in Hammer Pegs and you did not have the hammer.
Yep. Then. Oh no, I had to have the hammer to get to Moldorm.
Yeah. That's right, you did. I really don't remember if you did or not.
Oh, I thought for sure me leaving Magic Bat behind was gonna come back to bite me. As soon as I save and quitted, I cringed.
Yeah, that always sucks knowing that you left an item behind the thing. You're always in that nagging feeling that the item you need is right there.
Yeah. I think we've been having a little bit of technical difficulties with the tracker and stuff at that point. And that's why we forgot. tracker had a sword to take care of when we didn't notice what sword she had.
And Zeroatu about to go into Ganon.
Oh.
Oh, he's gonna go get. I think he's gonna go get potions before then, just especially since he's doing silverless.
He's got plenty of money for it.
Oh yeah, y'all. Even though it was late in the season, y'all found all the money y'all needed.
I was concerned for a little while about the fact that I kept seeing bottles in item locked locations.
Yeah.
And then, sick kid having something you needed.
Yeah, pretty much. I was convinced that I was going to need to go back and I was going to have to beat Aga 1 just to get the bottle to go to Sick Kid to get something.
Oh, that would have been the worst.
Ooh.
I think that's worse than a fetch quest item.
Even I didn't risk that on y'all.
I don't really consider a bottle a fetch quest item, but it kind of is.
And when I saw the second one, I was convinced that flippers and everything else was going to be behind whatever Sick Kid had.
That's right, because the other one was on Zora's Ledge, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I do remember that. I did remember that correctly. Gaming.
Don't know what that first word is. Spicy something burrito.
Barbacoa. It's a type of pork.
Ah.
No, even though Zeroatu's got to do Silverless again, and he still has the butter sword, so it won't be too bad of a fight.
Yeah.
With half magic. Already getting to phase 3.
Gonna being kind on his teleports.
Yeah, well, he was, and
I spoke too soon.
that commentator's curse.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot how many there were from Magnon's time.
There were quite a few.
Okay, got the glitch. No hits in yet. He keeps backing up into the fire bats. It's always hard to get close enough to Ganon, but far enough away from the bats.
Yeah. Gotta get that special spot. 2. Gold Sword Ganon takes what, 6 hits?
12 still.
Oh, is it still 12?
Yeah, as a gold spin is the same as a tempered spin.
Well, there's 3. Four. A little too early on that one.
Yeah, the timing is hard to get right.
There's number 7.
Yeah, he's got this. He's got another blue potion in case.
One more.
How much is a Ganon hook per blue mail?
4. He just has to not get Ganon hug. That's about it. Which
That's probably why he doesn't want to get too close, because you gotta get a little bit close.
and there's Ganon down.
Alright.
Was
Zeroatu
it
finishes. Oh.
Go ahead.
Zeroatu finishes second place with a time of 2 hours 41 minutes and 00 seconds. So you guys both got on the second or minute.
Yeah, y'all both ended with flat times.
And Warakupa with his amazing item get sprite.
See if he wants to come in for an interview. See what thoughts he has about this seed.
I actually enjoy the seeds that make you think, make you check everywhere. Just overall, really make you work for the win.
Oh yeah, it makes it much more satisfying when you get it done. Hello, Zeroatu.
Hello. You may be muted.
He said give him just a moment.
Oh. It is 24 hits with Master Sword for serverless game.
I think that you're still muted, Zeroatu, in Discord unless you don't have a mic.
Are we good now?
Oh,
Hey,
there you
you
go.
Alright, sorry about that. I realized I muted Discord during the race, so I didn't hear you guys yelling at me, so...
Fair enough. So, what did you think of the seed, Zeroatu?
It was, overall decently fair. Definitely wasted a lot of time dipping into dungeons early. Wasn't a pedestal seed. Didn't have anything super crazy, trolly, but, yeah, I don't know. It was alright overall. I wish we had mail earlier on, though, because running green mail up until G Tower was not fun.
Yeah, that was the worst. I ended up dying 3 times in Thieves Town because of it.
Oh, and I don't even think Thieves had anything for us.
The green pendant was silver arrows.
Oh, was it? Oh, gosh.
Yeah, so I ended up going into Ganon's Tower with silvers.
Okay. I think I got the basement chest and I didn't finish up Thieves Town, because that was all the items in it, all 4. So,
yeah.
Oh,
I
boy.
have a general rule: if by the time you've finished the basement, you might as well finish blind either way, just in case, even if it's a pendant. That way, you at least have it for the pedestal if you need it.
Yeah, you're right there. That's I was really banking on it not being a pedestal this one, because I definitely went to Skull Woods early. Actually, I double dipped in it for no reason. I thought I left an item and realized I didn't later. But
Yeah.
it's one of those things where you just hope you don't have to do that. But it helps to prepare just in case. So
You also, I didn't do AGA 1. I went straight to the Smiths and did the save and quit for that.
yeah, oh, that was probably the biggest hang up that I had was, not having the hammer. And I'm like, well, I need to get into pod, and so I did AGA 1, went into pod early, got nothing from pod, and then went back and did the Smiths and then the Cane and all that. And once I got to that point, the seed really opened up. But that was, I think, my biggest time waste there was not wanting to do that little fetch quest.
Well, pod wasn't so much a way to go into, because from what the seed logic was, either pod or Turtle Rock was gonna be double dips.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
Because Turtle Rock had the bow
The bow.
and
Mhm.
Pod had the ice rod.
Yeah, so you had to double
it
dip
did.
into one.
Right. Yeah, you're right. Forgot about the ice rod in there. Well, at least I double dipped into pod instead of Turtle Rock. So,
Yeah, a
Yeah.
much quicker double dip.
Yep.
I did the same thing.
Though, what would you think about Flake Frick bringing the Ice Palace?
Oh man, I'm like, oh, this is great. Partially because I figured I had full cleared anyway, and you can just get it out of the way. Because I couldn't think of any other places to go, and that's when I should have went to Smith's. But I totally forgot that hammer is required for the top chest and for getting into the cold stare fight, and so I just, went in there for pretty much 3 chests.
Yeah,
And
it's one of those
Go ahead.
Well,
one of those things you don't think of sometimes.
Yep.
was one of those things of you say it's a bad call, but with this logic wants you to do a lot more dungeon diving than previous logics do.
Yeah, I'd agree. I feel like I didn't do a lot of the overworld stuff. Maybe I did, but typically I just, I'm routing a ton of overworld things in, and I've been trying to do more dungeon stuff instead. Which I guess kind of hurt me a little bit in this seed because I needed to do that fetch quest, but
Yeah,
Well,
unfortunately. Go ahead.
I would say just without the mirror, it's something that you actually don't want to do because that's a lot more running around. So
oh yeah, this was definitely an overworld seed.
I try to clear as much of the overworld as possible before I go into the first dungeon, and then once dungeons start actually opening up is when I just I go to try to just full clear as many as I can.
yeah, that's a good way to go about it.
Though, any other notes or anything I want to say?
Not really too much. Good luck to you on your next race. I think it's a tiebreaker against. Is that against? I'm trying to remember who it is in our bracket.
Akash?
Okay, cool. So best of luck to you on that one. It's been a fun tournament.
It's
I'm glad I
definitely been
decided to do it.
It's been tense, definitely, but it's been very fun. I'm learning a lot, and it's been a good experience.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we have a really solid little bracket or seed ourselves. So I think you guys are gonna do pretty well in that. So
I can't see him getting much worse.
oh yeah.
You say that, trust me. Trust me, a seed might come up next time that will just prove you wrong.
Yep.
Bow on pedestal.
Oh no.
Pedestal, AGA 1 required. Early T-Rock. There's a crystal that you can't complete.
Farm for
Just-
rupees for Zora.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, we got thrown
just
around.
the worst seed imaginable.
Yep. The qualifiers were bad enough, so I'm glad they aren't as bad as that was. So
I still want to see a triple dip into Triple Rock or Turtle Rock, where you have to go get an item, go somewhere else to get like the fire rod or the ice rod, and then get the mirror from Trinex, and then the Go mode item is at Mimic Cave.
Yeah, I'll pass on that seed. Have fun with it.
Well, good game.
Yeah.
My heart was in my throat the entire race.
Well, I bet you feel pretty good about it being over with now. So, I guess you have another intense one coming up next, but then after that, you have a little bit of breathing room.
I hope so.
Absolutely. Well, thanks guys for hosting us, doing commentary and restreaming and all that jazz. I know it's a lot of your time you're eating up to do this for us, so thanks for that.
Well, thank you guys for running for us.
And from what it looks like, I do believe that there's still one more racing going on Speed Gaming 1. That's either going on right now or about to. No, it's going on right now. That's all for the secondary tournament tonight. Won't start back up till tomorrow at 4 p.m. Once again, make sure you give our runners both Magnon17 Zeroatu a follow. Thank you very much to my co-host Flaffy, as well as our tracker and restreamer Alvy, and who was our tracker for the night? I don't remember.
Elias,
thank you, Elias. Make sure you give them a follow as well. But I do believe that's it for the night. Unless I'll have something.
and also
same thing as Zeroatu. Just thank you guys for all of your time and making this fun and enjoyable.
Absolutely.
And also give Suiko guys a follow. All right, see you guys.
All right, well, have a good night.
Good night, guys.